All right, guys, Retro Gamer here. This is part 2 that goes with the last mail call video. There was too much stuff and a lot of it was unopened. Wanted to break it up a little bit. So the first one we've got here is for the Master System. Well, it can be for a lot of consoles. I ordered a second back bit. For those of you that do not know what they are, it is a cartridge that uses adapters like this. This one is for the Master System, and it basically lets you load all your games onto one SD card, and you can change out the adapters and use it on a whole bunch of different consoles. Here is the card. I have this for Intellivision. For Intellivision, I have a 3D printed enclosure from 8-Bit Widgets, Caleb Garner, and I don't want to be, taking that one in and out. So I did order a second back bit so I can use with everything else. And Sega Master System made the most sense. That's my favorite console at the moment to collect for. So that's that. I'll try to remember to grab a link in the description just in case you guys aren't familiar with Backbit. You can go check them out and maybe get one. I highly recommend it. They work well. Alright, so what is in here? So this is for my Genesis and Master System, PowerBase Mini FM. This lets you play Master System games on your Genesis and Mega Drive. So let me pop it out here. So it goes in your Genesis, and it's an adapter. Your Master System games go in there. I'm looking forward to trying that out. I love products like this. Don't want to drop it here. This one says, "No bend, praise Jesus," written on the outside of the envelope. I don't want to show any addresses, but no bend, praise Jesus. So this, I just happened to see, since I don't have a box console, it was like $7. It is the manual to the Master System. And I figured it might be a good thing to grab regardless. I'll eventually get a box system, but what if it's missing the manual? And for now, I at least have the manual. There's not too much in it, but I've got one now. What is this? Surprise, surprise. Looks like more Master System. It has been my favorite thing to buy for as of late, that's for sure. So this was a complete in packaging. It's not in the best condition. It's got some yellowing, but I don't even know if it might have been used. I don't know. It said it was new. This is the rapid fire unit for the Master System, and that will definitely go with my other box items I've got. Okay, last one. I picked this up from Michael of Good Deal Games. Before I started collecting Master System mid-December at the SAC Gamers Expo, that's where I decided, let's do it. Open up that new rabbit hole. I grabbed a loose, good condition console from one of the vendors, and I started buying Master System games. I think I came away with like right under 30 games from that show, so I hit it pretty hard when I found them. And I remembered Michael posted a bunch of Master System games, but it was sometime in November, maybe even October. I think it was November, and I paid no attention to it really because I wasn't collecting for Master System yet. I've been toying with the idea, I just hadn't pulled the trigger. So I went back, found the post, and then I messaged him saying, "Hey, what do you have left for Master System? Because I've started collecting it now, and I know you had that post." So he sent me a link of what he had, and I made some purchases. And here is Homebrew Heaven, Good Deal Games. Other side of the card. Another card that you get every time you purchase. It is for Old School Gamer Magazine, which if you guys don't know what that is, I subscribe to it. Oh, I just showed my code and stuff. I'm already subscribed. If you guys want the code, go ahead. It is a physical retro gaming magazine that I really like. I also have Retro Gamer Magazine that I get, and Crash Magazine, which is for specky computers, and then I have the Next Magazine, which is pretty much the same thing, but focuses just on the Next, which is an FPGA console that I love. Thanks to PJ Ferreira, I've spent a ton of money on all that stuff. So first game we're going to pull out is King's Quest, Quest for the Crown. Semi-rare game, I guess. Next up, Strider. And I don't know what a lot of these games are, but we will be trying them soon, that is for sure. Oh, I've got a pin. I'm like, what is this? A Sega pin. Very cool, Michael. Thank you. Looks like it's just poked in there. I want to make sure I wasn't opening anything. So he sent me a Sega pin in with the order. That's very cool. All right, what's next in here? We've got 6 more games. Oh yes, this is a good one. I love the Wonder Boy games. This is Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap. I think this is the one that was missing the manual. Yep, it has the poster, but no manual. I don't know why it's so common for these games to be missing manual, but it is. Wonder Boy in Monsterland. This one's complete in box. Well, at least the cart and manual. I love it when they have the posters, or they have the game catalogs. This is Rambo 3. And I believe this one was complete in box. It is. If anyone knows a good spot that I can look for Master System manuals, I'm probably missing like 15 of them in the games that I've got so far. If I really have to, as long as it's not an expensive game, I will just buy the game again when I find it. This is Rastan. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Complete in box. Looks like the tab might be broken on one side. Yeah, the tab's broken on one side. Not a big deal. Here is one of the few card games, Ghost House, the Sega card. I always thought that the TurboGrafx 16 was the first to do that. I'll show it to you just in case you haven't seen it. But Sega Master System, they had these little card games first. They couldn't hold near the memory, but they did work well. There are a few good games for that one that I know I like. Alright. One I'll probably never play, but you have to have them in your collection. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? I believe from the weight, this one is complete in box. It is. And it looks like there's a game catalog in this one as well. Oh no, there's just 2 manuals. That's weird. Let me show you guys. From none, some of them having none to having 2. Maybe there's a reason there's 2 in that one. I don't know. Here is another series that I like. I love shooters, old school shooters. This isn't your typical old school shooter, but I'm sure I still like it. Fantasy Zone 2. I believe this one was missing the manual as well. Yep, no manual for this one. Alright, so some great additions. There's nothing else in here. Some great additions to my Master System collection. It is growing rapidly. I'm way over halfway for the North American set. There is one game that's like a real heavy hitter. It's over $1,000. Buster Douglas. So I don't know if what I'm gonna do with that one, and just hope I get lucky one day or pick it up at a show. Save that one for last. Hopefully it doesn't keep going up. There are a few others that are decent amount, but nothing too bad. So that's the North American set. There are some really expensive games whenever you start going outside of North America. My plan is North American first, and then go for the games I want to play outside. So that's what I'm planning as of now. That can always change whenever I reach that goal. But for now, that's it, guys. Hope to see you soon. Hope you're all having a good day. See you in the next one.